evening. President Bongbong Marcos denies China's claim, saying there is no existing agreement to remove BRP Sierra Madre from Ayungin Shoal. To tell us more, here's Jean Mangaluz reporting live.
Well, Zach, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. doubles down on the government's stance that there is no agreement with China to withdraw the BRP Sierra Madre from Ayungin Shoal. Marcos says that there is no deal with China and that should such a deal exist, he rescinds it.
I'm not aware of any agreement that the Philippines should remove from its own territory its own ship, the BRP Sierra Madre, from the Ayungin Shoal. And let me go further. If there does exist such an agreement, I rescind that agreement as of now.
China had claimed that the Philippine government promised several times to tow away the BRP Sierra Madre in Ayungin Shoal, but did not specify which government agency or leader made such a vow. This pronouncement from the president comes after the Chinese Coast Guard brazenly attacked Filipino vessels in the West Philippine Sea with a water cannon, after which China claimed that the Philippines agreed to withdraw the BRP Sierra Madre. According to the National Security Council Director General Jonathan Malaya, the CCG hit the Philippine vessels with one of the world's strongest water cannons, endangering the lives of the personnel of the Philippine Coast Guard and the Armed Forces of the Philippines. The government had attempted to call China using the special communication line that was designated for confrontations like these. However, China did not answer. That's it from me, Zach. Back to you.
That's Jean Mangaluz reporting live. Bongbong Marcos says he is headed to the United States in November for the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC. This would be Marcos's third trip to the U.S. as the Philippines' chief executive since he assumed presidency on June 30, 2022. Marcos confirmed this during a courtesy call with members of the U.S.-ASEAN Business Council.
The Philippines is actively participating in the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework and the APEC meetings leading up to the Leaders Summit in San Francisco in November. I look forward to joining fellow APEC leaders in California later this year. This will be my third trip to the U.S. since I assumed office.
The APEC is a regional economic forum of 21 countries, including the U.S. and the Philippines. President Marcos first went to the U.S. in September 2022 for the 77th United Nations General Assembly, and then in May 2023 when he met with President Joe Biden at the White House.
By shoring up our individual and collective capabilities, we are able to advance our countries as well as the Indo-Pacific region's security, stability, and economic prosperity. As a testament to the positive momentum in our bilateral relations, President Biden and I have identified concrete steps to ensure that our alliance and partnership remains relevant, responsive to current emerging challenges in the defense, security, and economic spheres.
The unemployment rate in the Philippines increased to 4.5% in June, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority. National statistician Dennis Mapa says the jobless rate rose to 4.5% in June from 4.3% in May. 2.33 million Filipinos were available and looking for jobs in June from 2.17 million in May. Between June and May, the industries that contributed most to reducing the rank of the jobless were construction, agriculture and forestry, administrative and support service activities, public administration and defense, and accommodation and food service activities. On the other hand, the industries where most jobs were lost include fishing and aquaculture, transportation and storage, arts, entertainment and recreation, real estate activities, and professional, scientific, and technical activities. Meralco announces a decrease of 29 centavos per kilowatt hour for August's electricity rates. The 29 centavo power rate cut will bring a typical household's overall electricity rate to 10 pesos and 8 centavos per kilowatt hour in August from 11 pesos and 18 centavos per kilowatt hour in July. This translates to a decline of 56 pesos in the total bill of residential consumers consuming 200 kilowatt hours a month. The cut in the August electricity rate marks the second consecutive month of declines as the country experienced lower temperatures, thus lowering overall demand. SB19's Legion of Fans 18 emerged as the winner in Billboard's weeks-long Fan Army Face-Off. This makes 18 the first fan base of a Filipino act to achieve this feat. Out of 64 overall acts, SB19's fan base won Billboard's fan army with 51.1% of the votes. They beat Carats of the Korean boy band 17, which garnered 48.9% in the final round. In a post on X, the quintet expressed their gratitude to the fans. SB19 recently wrapped up the US leg of the Pagtatag World Tour and is set to head to Canada within the month. Alamin naman natin ang mainit na balita sa mundo ng showbiz kasama si Ann Arceo. Ann?
Hello, Sak! At hello sa lahat ng kabandera natin all over the universe. Narito ang latest chika for today. Aliw na aliw ang mga netizens sa good vibes na hatid ni Jack Roberto matapos nitong karirin ang pagbibigay advice o payo sa kursong BS Anti-Silos o Anti-Selos. Sa katunayan, trending ngayon ang video ng aktor kung saan tinatanong siya ng kapwa kapuso stars patungkol sa kanilang mga love problems. Una na ngang nagtanong si Kai Cortez kung anong gagawin sa kanyang boyfriend na naglalaro ng online game kasama ang childhood friend nitong maganda at sexy at kausap daw nito hanggang madaling araw. Baka friendly lang, sagot ni Jack. Matapos magbigay ng payo sa kanyang mga estudyante, ay sasayaw ito ng sexy dance sa kantang My All ni Mariah Carey. Ilan sa kanyang mga estudyante ay sina Sanya Lopez, Yasmin Curdy, Rocco Nasino, Christopher Martin, at Sofia Pablo. Ang naturang viral video ay uploaded sa kanyang Instagram at Facebook account. Maging ang aktres na si Barbie Portesa ay hindi nagpahuli at nagbigay ng komento sa kwelong video ng kanyang boyfriend. Nagsimula ang kanyang anti-selos class dahil sa mga kalokohan ng netizens sa kanyang pagiging unbothered sa patok na love team ng kanyang girlfriend na si Barbie kasama si David Licauco. Matatanda ang nagtambal ng dalawa sa teleseryeng Maria Clara at Ibarra. At kahit nga patuloy ang pag-flourish ng love team ng dalawa, at kahit may mga fans na sumasobra na sa kanilang limit, at pinipilit na may something kina Barbie at David, ay patuloy pa rin ang pagpapakita ng suporta ni Jack sa mga gustong gawin ni Barbie. At hindi ito nagpapakita ng kahit anong bahid ng pagsiselos kay David Licauco. Talaga nga namang secured na ang dalawa sa kanilang relasyon, lalo na't 6 na taon na rin sila together. At yan nga ang latest showbiz chika for today. Tutok lang sa bandera para sa mas maiinit pang pasabog sa mundo ng showbiz. Maraming salamat, Sak!
Maraming salamat, Ann. Here's the latest roundup of today's top stories. President Bongbong Marcos reiterates there is no existing agreement to remove BRP Sierra Madre from Ayungin Shoal. Marcos adds that if such agreement exists, he rescinds it. Meralco cuts August power rates by 29 centavos per kilowatt hour. And SB19 fans claim victory in Billboard's Fan Army Face-Off 2023. And these are the stories you need to know today. I am Zacharian Sarao. Follow INQUIRER.net on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Reddit. For more stories, visit INQUIRER.net.